Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Don't think about making art. Just get it done. Let everyone else decide if it's good or bad, whether they love it or hate it. While they are deciding, make even more art. I am deliberate and afraid of nothing. I began to realize how important it was to be an enthusiast in life. He taught me that if you are interested in something, no matter what it is, go at it full speed ahead. Embrace it with both arms, hug it, love it, and above all become passionate about it. Lukewarm is no good. Hot is no good either. White hot and passionate is the only thing to be. We have a strategic plan. It's called doing things. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Sometimes, you've got to work a little, so you can ball a lot. Go to your desire and don't hang around here. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Now tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Find out who you are and do it on purpose. Some people want it to happen, some people wish it would happen, others make it happen. To be contented, that's for the cows. The man on top of the mountain didn't fall there. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. I always did something I was a little not ready to do. I think that's how you grow. When there's that moment of, wow, I'm not really sure I can do this, and you push through those moments, that's when you have a breakthrough. Make it work. Never let go of that fiery sadness called desire. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing is the wrong thing. The worst thing you can do is nothing. Live every week like it's Shark Week. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them. Just find a new way to stand. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Don't think about your errors or failures, otherwise, you'll never do a thing. Life is short. Don't be lazy. It is not true that people stop pursuing dreams because they grow old. They grow old because they stop pursuing dreams. One, Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. 2. Never give up work. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. 3. If you are lucky enough to find love, remember it is there and don't throw it away. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Blame it or praise it, there is no denying the wild horse in us. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition you have encountered, and the courage with which you have maintained the struggle against overwhelming odds. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Success is not overnight. It's when every day you get a little better than the day before. It all adds up. The only thing that stands between you and your dream is the will to try and the belief that it is actually possible. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. The moment you stop trying to achieve more, you become less than you are. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. You can't wait for inspiration, you have to go after it with a club. Success is not about being a genius or getting lucky. It's about working hard and never giving up. Hustle like you're broke, act like you're rich. The only limit to a realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Hustle and heart will set you apart. It's not about having time. It's about making time. Success is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Success is not owned, it's rented. And the rent is due every day. Do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do.
Either you run the day or the day runs you. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. We don't just sit around and wait for other people. We just make, and we do. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness.
The strongest actions for a woman is to love herself, be herself and shine amongst those who never believed she could. Some women choose to follow men, and some choose to follow their dreams. If you're wondering which way to go, remember that your career will never wake up and tell you that it doesn't love you anymore. We need women at all levels, including the top, to change the dynamic, reshape the conversation, to make sure women's voices are heard and heeded, not overlooked and ignored.
Success is not overnight. It's when every day you get a little better than the day before. It all adds up. The only thing that stands between you and your dream is the will to try and the belief that it is actually possible. We cannot solve problems with the kind of thinking we employed when we came up with them. Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow. Stay away from those people who try to disparage your ambitions. Small minds will always do that, but great minds will give you a feeling that you can become great too. When you give joy to other people, you get more joy in return. You should give a good thought to the happiness that you can give out. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. It is only when we take chances that our lives improve. The initial and the most difficult risk we need to take is to become honest. Nature has given us all the pieces required to achieve exceptional wellness and health, but has left it to us to put these pieces together. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. The slogan "Press on" has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. There are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. The third way is to be kind. Success is peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction and knowing you made the effort to become the best of which you are capable. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. You learn more from failure than from success. Don't let it stop you. Failure builds character. Concentrate all your thoughts upon the work in hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus.